Major alert tonight as hurricane season ramps up. If you are in the market for a used car, you want to make sure you're not buying one with flood damage. This becomes a huge problem after major storms.
That's right. Consumer investigative reporter Bill McGinty joining us now to explain what to watch out for so you're not left asking, where's the money?
Yeah, pretty topical this week, isn't it? You know, I've talked about this before, but it's a big problem. That's why we continue to talk about it. It's estimated that 500,000 cars, 500,000, 500,000, had flood damage in just hurricanes Harvey and Irma. Tonight, as part of our hurricane coverage of Ida, we are warning you about the possibility of these vehicles, which might be showing up very soon in the used car market and on the used car market in private sales, because that is a market that is very, very hot right now. Hence the warning to be careful. Storms like Ida can decimate cars, flooded with fresh water or even worse, salt water. They tend to show up on used car lots or on Craigslist as a real bargain. Given the shortage of used cars out there right now, it might be the perfect storm.
It's difficult at some points to tell by the naked eye of if there was flood damage to a vehicle.
Experts say the first thing you should do is check the vehicle's VIN number with an online service. You can use Carfax. It'll cost you about $40, but it'll give you a vehicle history report. Next, check the title, then have the car looked at by an independent third party, and that's the most important thing.
Wow, this can't be real. It's like $10,000 less than what I've seen through any other dealership. It should be a red flag to do some more homework on that, not just about the dealership, but if you take that car for a test drive, take it to a mechanic.
Under North Carolina law, flood damage to a car has got to be disclosed in writing before the car is ever sold. Most states have some sort of provision like this. In a perfect world, people abide by that law. Private sales are a little harder to regulate. I asked North Carolina Attorney General Josh Stein about it.
Do you have any recourse if you get one of these cars, if you happen to buy one unknowingly, if something's been doctored in the process?
Absolutely. If somebody sells you a flood damaged car without disclosing it when they had an obligation to, that would be an unfair practice, and you could absolutely get recourse.
Take a good sniff inside the vehicle. If it smells stale, it might have been flooded. Look for mud and silt, maybe even under the carpets. If the head or tail lights are foggy or have condensation, that is a sure sign there has been water damage. So when you can, buy from a reputable dealer. That'll offer you some layers of protection. Be careful in the fall of this year and even the spring of next year. People will try to unload these damaged cars from Ida. And don't forget, we had a lot of flooding just in western North Carolina, even closer. Sometimes used cars are sold as is and without warranty. That should be a red flag. Be skeptical of that. Maybe look elsewhere, or at the very least, investigate that vehicle a lot further if you're in love with it. Guys?
Some good advice. Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you for the reminder, Bill.